Welcome to MEBIS Dubai 2025. This is where the future of the Middle East banking is not just imagined, but it's actively redefined.
Yeah, it was a very interesting discussion. I think we covered a number of different aspects in terms of how technology is changing and what technology leaders need to be thinking about as they go about this digital transformation. So we spoke about what's most important, what needs to be front of mind.
MEBIS is one of the events which is happening in the region. So this is one of the platforms where we exchange ideas, learn from each other, be part of our information to them, learn from them, and bring that in our product for the future.
I think the energy and the enthusiasm which I see in the people has been amazing. There are a lot of industry thought leaders, which shows us the importance of this event. There are a lot of CIOs, CXOs, not only from UAE, across the region. We're quite happy to see that.
And today it's really the practical doers. And you can kind of see that, like, there was the strategic thinking yesterday, followed by the very much practical implementation focus today. So we've been doing some deep dives into everything from compliance, risk management, to literal implementation strategies of like AI thinking for things like PEP screening, so politically exposed people.
So it is a very relevant topic of how do we look at AI for banks, what are the precautions banks need to take, how do we implement AI, how do you reskill your people. This is a very relevant topic, and there is a lot of discussions happening everywhere. And I thought, whatever I learned over a period of last 2 years trying to implement this technology, it's very happy to share the knowledge, because knowledge is always for sharing. I think it's more about the people you meet here. So your venues are excellent, but other than that, the people who come here we are working with them every day, and it's just a very different environment to meet with them, right? So I'm meeting the same person tomorrow with a full agenda of hardcore tasks and deliverables and everything. But then here we meet, we have a cup of coffee, and it's a different environment.
We have to kind of make sure that everything that we are doing is customer first. And that's sort of a key approach that we are taking within Adib in terms of our digital transformation. Looking at driving efficiency and making sure that the cost of change and the speed of change are getting better and better as time progresses.
The importance of MEBIS for us is it's a local conference and exhibition. We are ingrained in the Emirates, so we look to certainly interact with our local banks, our local customers, and so on and so forth. And
as much as we talk about data, as much as we talk about AI, as much as we talk about all those transformation and technology and etc., nothing's ever going to succeed if you don't have the right people,
yes,
and the human factor. So at the end of the day, it's the human factor that comes first, and then any other tools will always come next.
I think MEBIS is a lovely place to meet customers, and that's where Sitecore comes in. We are a customer-first organization. We're a marketing technology organization, so it's literally our technology speaks for itself, right?
We agreed, and I strictly believe in that AI will have impact on the financial sector. Currently, we are on the learning curve, at the beginning of the learning curve, when we need to explore what are the real use cases, what are the best practices to use AI for, and how we can define the future of this technology.
And needless to say, it was a wonderful experience for us to be here. We met more people than we could have imagined to meet here.
I was positively surprised and impressed by the focus in this event. Quality of the people and the attendance. The majority of the talks focusing on how we can embed AI as a practice within banks and in the banking and financial industries, which is something special in this event.
I think what I tend to think about when I think about cultural transformation, I'm always saying, oh, it's human-centric, it's all about the individual, we need to make sure we put ourselves in their shoes and understand the behaviors and trends. But actually I found that there's actually a lot of other elements that are non-human related that are equally as important to the cultural transformation. So the technologies, tools, data.
Yeah, we just finished the panel. It was a very insightful discussion. We were talking about how we can change the culture of the organization to be more data-driven.